Strippers and body bags, zippers and violence and drugs. Poverty, a bunch of minorities die in the club. They say my music's making them lose it, I write it in blood. This is my music for all my people missing my music. Keep listening to it, ain't like I said, get a pistol and use it. Satan shot my homie Maintain with a missile and blew it for the industry, cause he was one of the truest. I don't know why they be voting, it's something maybe in the music. When it be pumping, it's crunking, it's hella haterific, haterific. Throw your set up in the air is all the DJ play. When I play, when it's over, it's looking bloody and satanistic, satanistic. Killers from everywhere, listen to me when I be busting shit. I'm turbulent, some get nervous when I wreck arenas, wreck arenas. Concert promoters in Honolulu don't wanna see me, cause they said that Samoans will riot off Tekanina. Cause I'm a ride maker.
Welcome everybody to Dover. It's time to get the AT&T Cup Series last race before the All-Star and the Showdown on the way, as we're going to go for 60 laps of racing here at Dover, the Monster Mile. Brenda Harala won the Truck Series race, and Peggy Bowling won the Quick State Series race yesterday. As will either of them have a chance to win here today? Those are the major questions. On the pole is John Linares in his number 90 Valvoline Next Gen Toyota. And beside him is the number 16 of Austin Alves, who has already won 2 races this season, as he looks to maybe go for 3. In row 2, it's Michael Santos in the number 20 Monster Energy Toyota out of Joe Gibbs Racing, and the number 6 of Michael Parker in his Stroh's Light Ford. He has won a race this year so far as well. Let's see where our current 2 winners are. Peggy Bowling starting a little bit in the back here of the field. I think that's more in the mid-range area here. And where's the 42? The 42 car, I can't believe I didn't see her, will start 6th today. Now a little bit of a rookie that we've noticed right there. You can see him in the Army car there. Derek Fletcher. He's a rookie, that's right. He's had chances this year. He almost won back at Martinsville, but he got past there and his car wasn't fast enough. And then Kansas was another chance. So even though he starts 42nd today, him and his team thought they had the work going in practice, and it's going to be a tough job for them after their poor qualifying run to see if they can get up to the front and try to win this race here today. We're going to get ready to get this thing going on the way. The cars are going to run a few pace laps, as we will get you ready for some green flag action at Dover, the Monster Mile. So we will watch the cars roll off here, and we'll get back to you with some live green flag coverage. Getting ready to go, green flag racing here today at Dover. Pace cars down. John Linares, Austin Alves in row 1. Michael Santos and Michael Parker, row 2. Nico Tringali, who almost won last week at Darlington, is 5th. Brenda Harala, who won the Truck Series event, is 6th. Green flag is out, and we are underway at Dover. John Linares taking the early lead here as he will try to clear Austin Alves. Michael Santos looking behind. We did not have any caution flags in either the Truck Series or the Quicker State Series races. Can that possibly change today? As Michael Santos will take the lead, he will lead lap 1. Nico Tringali was looking for it. John Linares looking to get the high run. That's 2 brothers there. Yes, they have different last names, but they are brothers. John Linares will take 2nd. Nico Tringali now falling back more as his other brother, Philip Tringali, will move up to 3rd. Karen Vieira into 4th. As that family is good. We have some good races out of them. John Linares won 2 races last year, and so did Nico Tringali. Actually, no, John Linares won 1 race, but Nico Tringali did win 2 or 3, I believe. As Karen Vieira coming up here with a head of steam. Michael Parker is lone there in 5th, as Karen Vieira will look for 3rd. 3 laps of racing already complete. Karen Vieira looking for 3rd place on Philip Tringali. As this John Linares is just hanging there while Michael Santos is bumper. Kane Vieira now takes third away from Philip Tringali. Michael Parker looming in from fifth. Carol Fletcher is now in sixth place. Peyton Goodwin in seventh. Scott Greeny eighth. Austin Alves ninth. And Zachary Rogers is in 10th. And oh, I just saw somebody get spun out. Oh, big wreck in the back. Benjamin Mimosa was around. Oh, Adam Rogers, Micah Kidney, Cindy Vieira, Peggy Bowling, Peter Sands is smoking. Michael Jenkins, Benjamin Mimosa, and James Francis, and the caution is out. Michael Santos is your race leader. And we didn't have any cautions in the Quaker State Series or Mountain Dew Livewire Truck Series. But we're going to have one today, as it seems somebody, I think, got clipped there. As we'll take you and see what happened here under the first caution of the day. Now we're going to a different TV camera here, and Logan Scott's going to clip Benjamin Mimoso, and James Francis is going to... Oh, James Francis hit the wall hard. So hard that, in fact, he comes back up the track, and his car starts to flip. Look at the 22 car. And it's going to go onto the one car's roof, and it's catching air there. Cindy Vieira gets involved. There's Peter Sands, and Peggy Bowling had nowhere to go. Micah Kidney in the wall. Adam Rogers spinning around there. As Peter Sands is smoking. Micah Kidney and Cindy Vieira appear to be smoking. Michael Jenkins is going to come in here and just scrape Peggy Bowling again. But Benjamin Mimoso and James Francis are out of the race, and we should go on. We're going to go on board with the 22 of James Francis here. On board with James Francis. As he did not only flip over and then bounce off the one of Benjamin Mimoso, he also got clobbered by the 77 of Michael Jenkins. Let's take you back to some green flag racing. We're back here getting ready to go back green flag racing. After that accident, cars out of the race. Peter Sands, Benjamin Mimoso, James Francis, Cindy Vieira, Micah Kidney, and Peggy Bowling will finish in 42nd. Michael Jenkins is on the tail end of the lead lap. You can see him there in front of your current race leader, Michael Parker, as Michael Parker will look for his second win of the year. Let's give you your top 10 rundown as we'll go to a different camera here. Michael Parker's first, Carol Fletcher second, Peyton Goodwin third, Michael Santos fourth, Karen Vieira is fifth, John Linares sixth, Zachary Rogers seventh, Philip Tringali eighth, Gene Evans is ninth, and Austin Alves is 10th. Last year's champ, Mike Lamato, is 11th. Stephanie Moss 12th. Then Nathan Rogers 13th. Scott Greeny 14th. Samuel York 15th. Daniel Carniero is 16th. Logan Scott 17th. He caused that first caution of the day. Then Steve Cavallo, your Daytona 500 winner, is 18th. Michael Nail 19th. And Jim Morton, who started 41st, is up to 20th, guys. Can you believe that? Pace car diving down off pit lane. So we get ready to go back green flag racing with 51 more laps of action. This is, by the way, the last race that Fox will be having coverage for. Michael Parker, and they just flew by. Michael Jenkins is going to hold up. It looks like Karen Vieira back there. As these top four here, Michael Parker, Carol Fletcher, Peyton Goodwin, Michael Santos are away. And there's John Linares, Zachary Rogers up to 6th. Peyton Goodwin and John Linares both making moves there for 2nd and 4th respectfully. But the outside line's kind of getting a run here, and Peyton Goodwin might get held out to dry, and Carol Fletcher is going to go for the race lead. And she drives it into the corner. Michael Santos will take 2nd. Peyton Goodwin looking for 3rd. And where did Zachary Rogers go? Zachary Rogers just came down pit lane. I don't know if they're having any problems in the 3 car, but what a tough break for running up front. Could also be some strategy, but Carol Fletcher leads. Michael Santos is 2nd. Peyton Goodwin 3rd. John Linares 4th. And Philip Tringali is 5th. So Michael Parker is falling way, way back. He's falling to 9th. And now Carol Fletcher is having some Getting a battle going here with Michael Santos, as Michael Santos will drive it through the corner, and Michael Santos is going to take the lead back. As Michael Santos continues to lead the race, Carol Fletcher will take second place as we go back here. Peyton Goodwin under pressure as John Linares and his brother Philip Tringali will look to take third and fourth place from the 68 respectfully. And Daniel Carneiro is in pit road, and I don't know if we're getting some pit stops here, but Zachary Rogers is back out in 36 as Michael Santos leads the race. And yeah, we've got a few cars here. Jim Morton, Daniel Carneiro are the two others that have gone to pit road. Michael Santos continues to lead here. Peyton Goodwin back to 5th. Austin House in 6th. Gene Evans 7th and Karen Vieira is 8th. 9th, Michael Parker. And then battle for 10th between Stephanie Vanas and Kate Harala. Logan Scott is up here as well. As we're getting more battles here for 5th place here. As Michael Santos has begun to pull away from Carol Fletcher. Michael Santos continuing to widen the gap. He's now ahead by over half a second. Zachary Rogers is all alone up here. As you got some damaged race cars back here, there's Adam Rogers. There's Derek Fletcher. Remember, we said he started 42nd. He's currently 24th place as we are almost a third of the way through today's race. There is Jim Morton. As he is running there, and Stephanie Vanas has just got loose a bit there. I think there's Scott Greeny, another two-time winner this season so far. There's last year's champion Michael Amato, having a bit of a tough year so far. Needs to get it going if he wants to make the chase. And we've got some big battles here. 10th place is Michael Parker. 9th is Kate Harala. Peyton Gordon has fallen to 8th. 7th, Karen Vieira. 6th, Gene Evans. 5th, Austin House. Philip Tringali is 4th, and John Linares 3rd. As they're going to look maybe to have a battle here for 3rd place. Carol Fletcher is 2nd, and then Michael Santos is your current race leader as we are a third of the way through today's race. Fastest lap time goes to Carol Fletcher, who has put down a 20.770 lap time. Michael Santos closely behind with a 20.814 lap time. As Michael Santos continues to inch away from Carol Fletcher. As Logan Scott now appears to have taken 10th place. Kate Harala in the Quaker State Series race yesterday, she had a good car going late into the runs, and she started picking up spots too, as she is now going to take 8th place from 3-time race winner this season, rookie Peyton Goodwin. And now, caution flag is out! Oh, and Michael Santos just spun into him! Michael Santos just spun into Scott Greeny. Zachary Rogers is smoking. His day is over. And though the race leader is Michael Santos, everybody has to hold up for him here. He might have just taken himself out of race contention. As the other leaders are falling back here. As I do not know what they are waiting for. It's the pace cars all the way on the front straightaway. And this will be interesting. Well, let's take a look and see what caused our caution. Well, this isn't going to work because Michael Parker has obviously lost some speed. They're going to go 4 wide here. Daniel Carneiro, Ryan Shea, Michael Parker, and Scott Greeny. And the 48 and the 6 are just going to spin out. 48 car will slide down the track. And I think everybody else here is going to hold it together. But Scott Greeny's going to hit the inside wall here. And oh, wait. Oh, yep, these guys were slowing up. And oh, man, Allison Rogers goes into Paul Sardinia. And the 99 of Adam Rogers gets lifted. And something happens to the 3 car. Oh, man, he just tried to cut it, but he goes right into the back of Scott Greeny. Oh, tough break. Zachary Rogers had nowhere to go. And then Michael Santos. Oh, man, he just turns it too hard. He gets loose, and he's going to slide into Scott Greeny. Man, what a tough break for the 20 Michael Santos, as he could be on pit road repairing that damage. Let's go on board with Scott Greeny, because it looked like he took a lot of hits. On board with the number 48 Chevrolet of Scott Greeny. Yeah, a lot of hits for the number 48 team, as we're not sure if they will be able to continue or not. Let's take you to your green flag. We are getting ready to go green flag racing here after our second caution. Cars out of the race. Zachary Rogers. Samuel York, I believe, is out of the race. Let's see here. I'm trying to get to the end of the lead lap down cars here. Yes, Samuel York is out of the race. Tony Vieira, Daniel Carneiro is out. And Jim Morton is also out of the race, it appears. As Nathan Rogers, Amy Medeiros, Michael Jenkins, Logan Scott, Daniel Carneiro. Oh, wait, never mind. Jim Morton is in the race. So is Daniel Carneiro, but everybody else is out. Quick top 10 rundown here. Carol Fletcher first, John Lanier second, Philip Tringali third, fourth is Gene Evans, fifth Karen Vieira, sixth Kate Harala, seventh Sheila Sullivan, eighth Austin Alves, ninth Michael Beeson, and 10th is Peyton Goodwin. Numerous cars are a lap down, but will that mean anything? We get ready to go back green flag racing. 27 laps done, 33 to go. Michael Jenkins holding up drivers there in the back. As Carol Fletcher with a crossover on her teammate Michael Naylor. And Carol Fletcher is coming into pit road. So Sheldon has it all. Daniel Carneiro just goes in the wall. And there they go. Allison Rogers, Benjamin Dion, the caution is out. But for some reason, the top 5 cars went to pit road. And your race leader is Michael Beeson. What the heck were those guys thinking? They just had pit stops, and then they pull a stunt like that. Scott Greeny has some more hood damage. Benjamin Dion, I don't know, guys. Michael Santos is going to stay out. He will possibly take the lead back here. Alright, guys. Well, let's figure out what these drivers were thinking here. Alright, here it is. This all starts when Carol Fletcher goes on pit road. John Linares is going to go straight down. So is Philip Tringali as he hits the 18 of Daniel Carneiro. Amy Medeiros is going to get spun out by Michael Jenkins there. That's going to cause the caution to come out. Karen Vieira is getting involved. Look at Derek Fletcher just fly right through that. Allison Rogers is going to hit Adam Rogers. She spins herself out. Frank Linares is spun out. Benjamin Dion and Scott Greeny are going to go into the 81 there. Ooh, there's another hit for the 93. As I just don't know what they were thinking. They just took pit stops. And it's almost like they went to pit road and didn't take any fuel. Well, let's see. Third caution of the day. Let's go back to some green flag racing. As we are getting ready to go back, green flag racing. Cars out of the race, as I think the only one might be the 93 of Allison Rogers. As I am looking here, I'm looking. Yes, it's only the 93 of Allison Rogers. Everybody else is still in the race. Alright, your top 10 rundown. Michael Santos takes the lead back, then Gene Evans, Kate Harala, Michael Beeson, Steve Cavallo 5th, Philip Trinelli 6th, Derek Fletcher is 7th. He started 42nd, guys. 42nd. We're halfway through this race, and I mean, he just drove straight through that wreck, guys. That is some great driving by the 01 of Derek Fletcher. My mic is getting moved here, so I moved my headset. 8th is Sheila Sullivan, 9th is Michael Parker, and 10th is Michael Amato. As we get ready to go green flag racing, 32 laps are done. And Michael Santos appears to be slow because those cars are not going anywhere. Look at Derek Fletcher on the inside line. Derek Fletcher just took the race lead, 7th to 1st in a matter of 2 turns. You've got to be kidding me. Gene Evans is there too, and the caution is out. The caution is out. Don't wreck yourself. Don't wreck yourself. You deserve to keep going, man. Oh, my goodness. And I do not know what the caution was for, but Nathan Rogers, Amy Meneers, and Daniel Carnero are going to get their laps back. Logan Scott. And up here's Kate Harala. Well, these guys are going to come to pit road. Let's see what happened to cause our 4th caution of the day. As it appears there were 2 separate incidents here. Michael Parker is going to get hit the 54. Michael Beeson's going to spin Kate Harala around. And she spins out. And if you didn't think that was the end of it, Logan Scott's down here looking to avoid. And right here, he's going to come back up. Nowhere for him to go. Brenda Harala has no choice. An hard hit for the 88 of Logan Scott as Kate Rogers and Michael Naylor get involved here as well. Kate Harala was lucky, however. She did not have 2 other cars sandwiching her into the wall. But it appears we have another multi-car wreck. As Nathan Rogers, Amy Medeiros, and Daniel Carnero have gotten back on the lead lap, let's take you to your green flag racing. So we are back here as we have a new race leader. And it appears that the 88 of Logan Scott has decided to take his car behind the wall. Yes, it is indeed. Here's your top 10 rundown. Michael Parker is 1st. Stephanie Vanas is 2nd. 3rd, Kate Rogers stayed out from the wreck that she was just in. 4th, Derek Fletcher. 5th, Michael Amato, as he's picking up more spots. Sheila Sullivan is 6th. Paul Sardini is 7th. Michael Santos 8th. Michael Beeson 9th. And Steve Carvalho is 10th. Now, Michael Santos, we know his car is slow. And yet, he is in the top 10. This will not be good if he holds up the field and we get another caution. So we get ready to go back green flag racing. Michael Parker back up front looking for his 2nd win of the year. And we also remind you guys again that Fox will not be in the broadcast station after this race, as Speed will host the showdown in the All-Star race, and then TNT, or I forget who, somebody else will be coming in. But anyway, we are back, green flag racing. Stephanie Manos, Michael Parker get away. Here is Derek Fletcher as he is looking down low. Jim Warren and Michael Jenkins holding him up, and we have got a big cluster mug back here. Excuse that language. As it is 3 wide racing all around and people are going to pit road. Michael Parker still is your leader, as we do not have a caution, but the cars did come in pit road, as this might actually help us not get a caution. Derek Fletcher into third. Stephanie Manasse second. Michael Parker is first, as Sheila Sullivan is looking at fourth place, as she is actually in fourth. And Derek Fletcher just put down his best lap of the race, as Stephanie Manasse also put down her best lap of the race. She will take the lead. Stephanie Manasse looking for her first career win. She was winless last year, and she did not do good. And if I'm not losing, I'm not going blind, I hope here, or my eyes are going funny. But do I see hood damage on the 30 car? There's hood damage on that 30 car. And she is in the lead. You have got to be kidding me. As we have less than 20 laps to go. And Derek Fletcher is flying up here. Remember, we say Michael Parker does not do good on his car is not that fast, as Michael Parker will now get passed for second place. Derek Fletcher knows this is Derek Fletcher's third chance to win a race. He got passed for the lead back at Kansas. He had a chance at Martinsville. And now he knows that win is right within his hands, as there will most likely be one more round of pit stops here at Dover, if any. And Karen Vieira, a lap down car, is faster than your race leader, Stephanie Manasse. Derek Fletcher needs to pounce now. Stephanie Manasse is not helping herself, fighting for this spot, and Derek Fletcher is going to drive it down on the inside lane out of Storehouse Racing. Derek Fletcher side by side with Stephanie Manasse, as we have 16 laps of racing remaining. Derek Fletcher battling with Stephanie Manasse is allowing Michael Parker to gain up. And look who's back here in... No, never mind. Austin House is not on the lead lap, but Nico Tringali up in fourth place. Another strong week going for the 44 team. Derek Fletcher just took the lead. And as I look here, Steve Cavallo won at Daytona, and that is the only win for Storehouse Racing this year. Derek Fletcher would give them the second win of the year. As we look to go, maybe a little rundown here. And, I believe, it looks like Michael Parker and Stephanie Manasse just made a pit down pit road, because I do not think they pit. Nico Tringali is in second, Sheila Sullivan third, Michael Beeson fourth. Fifth is Paul Sardinia, sixth Michael Amato, seventh Steve Cavallo, eighth Frank Linares, ninth Nathan Rogers, and 10th is Adam Rogers. That car has damage! He's been in 2 wrecks, guys, and he is in 10th place. Are you kidding me? What amazing driving and teamwork by the 99 Subway Ford out of Roush Fenway Racing. As Sheila Sullivan is getting major pressure from the double zero of Michael Beeson, who won last week at Darlington. Diego Tringali is not faster than the 0-1 of Derek Fletcher, as we have 11 more laps of racing. As we look here now, fastest lap time still belongs to Carol Fletcher. Derek Fletcher's wife has the fastest lap time, and Derek Fletcher is leading this race. Speaking of Carol Fletcher, she currently runs in the 30th position. Benjamin Dion slow, but in 15th as more cars coming down pit road now. Carol Fletcher looking to pick up more spots. Nico Tringali is coming down. So is Derek Fletcher. Sheila Sullivan will stay out. And we have 9 more laps of racing. It appears that these guys cannot make it on fuel, as these will be the last pit stops of the day. Philip Tringali, there's a lap down car. Michael Amato is the second place car. Here comes Sheila Sullivan. Michael Amato coming down too. There's John Linares, currently your next leader in line. He is going to come down. Michael Santos is going to come down. Nico Tringali has gotten out in front of Derek Fletcher. Derek Fletcher is getting the drafting help from the 44, though. As they fly by Sheila Sullivan, John Linares is the race leader. I don't know if he stayed out or not. But either way, Derek Fletcher looking on the inside of Nico Tringali. This is also like Martinsville for the 44 car, where Peyton Goodwin passed Nico Tringali near the end of the race. And Peyton Goodwin went on to win that race. Then Peyton Goodwin did the same thing the next week to Derek Fletcher at Kansas. And now Derek Fletcher is going to repay the favor to Nico Tringali, even though it wasn't him that did it to him at Kansas. But Derek Fletcher is your race leader. We have 6 laps of racing to go here, and Nico Tringali just doesn't seem to have the tank. Kate Harala is in third, and she is not faster than Derek Fletcher either. 5 laps of racing to go. 2 MWR cars. Oh, I'm sorry. Kyle Busch Motorsports is the 454. 2 Toyotas looking to chase down this Chevy, but neither of them are faster right now. And I think Kate Harala just made a move down pit road. Yes, she did. She cannot make it. And Nico Tringali is the only one close. As they have pretty much identical lap times. Michael Beeson is third, last week's winner. Stephanie Manas fourth. Sheila Sullivan is fifth. Paul Sardinha sixth. Steve Cavallo seventh. Daniel Carneiro eighth. Michael Amato ninth. And Adam Rogers, again, damaged race car people, in 10th as we look at this leaderboard right now with 3 more laps of racing to go. As Derek Fletcher is just holding him off. Two laps to go. The 45 held up the 01 a little bit, but the 44 has to make that pass, and he is getting blocked. Derek Fletcher coming to the white flag as Karen Vieira continuing to hold off Nico Tringali. Another second place finish might be in order for the 44 team. No sign of Nico Tringali at all. Coming out of turn 4 for the final time. Derek Fletcher is going to win it at Dover. Derek Fletcher finally picks up his first win of his AT&T Cup Series career. Or just AT&T Cup. I don't know why I keep saying series. But Derek Fletcher is your race winner today as we get ready to look at your race results. As that is the end of the coverage. So Derek Fletcher is your race winner. Second place goes to Nico Tringali. Then third, Michael Beeson. Stephanie Manas is fourth. Fifth, Steve Cavallo. Sixth, Daniel Carneiro. Seventh, Sheila Sullivan. Eighth goes to Adam Rogers. Adam Rogers was in 2 or 3 wrecks today, and that is a pretty hard-fought win for that 99 team. Michael Amato is 9th. Paul Sardinha rounds out the top 10. Nathan Rogers is 11th. Ryan Shea 12th. Michael Parker 13th. Brenda Harala 14th. Michael Naylor 15th. John Linares 16th. Amy Madeira 17th. Benjamin Dion comes home 18th after being in a few wrecks too. Frank Linares 19th. Scott Greeny is 20th. 21st is Michael Santos. Then 1 lap down, we've got Jim Morton, Kate Harala, and Michael Jenkins. 2 laps down, we've got Karen Vieira, Philip Tringali, Austin Alves, Kate Rogers, Gene Evans, and Peyton Goodwin. And then Carol Fletcher rounds out the last of the cars that finished the race in 31st. Cars that didn't finish the race were Logan Scott in 32nd, then Allison Rogers, Tony Vieira, Samuel York, Zachary Rogers, Peter Sands, Benjamin Mimoso, James Francis, Cindy Vieira. Then it was Micah Kidney, and Peggy Bowling will finish 42nd. Well, that is the end of the coverage from Fox, as the All-Star and the Showdown races will be held by Speed. We will see you next time, and in Charlotte. And last note here, we still have not confirmed the next 8 races of coverage will go to as far as the AT&T Cup Series goes. As, by the way, those 8 races will be races 13 to 20. And yes, the same coverage for Hooker State and Mountain Dew Livewire Truck Series will be the same channel in that span of races for the AT&T Cup. So, we'll see you soon, guys. I'm out.